After hearing from Johansson, we will open the second round. Please, Commissioner.
Thank you very much. I try to be quick and to go to a point. Screening process in 5 days. Many member states are already doing these screening processes, and I think it's absolutely possible to do in 5 days. And this is also to make sure which member state is going to be responsible for dealing with application, because we are proposing a distribution of applications through member states for other criteria now compared to today. And of course, there could be one person that is not possible to identify, and then of course this person cannot go to a border procedure. But I think for most of them it's possible to do in 5 days. That we are not proposing detention, either for a screening process or for the border procedures. If member states need to use detention, they have to respect all the safeguards that are already there. The whole thing with the border procedure is to avoid people being left in limbo, like in Moria. So this is a quick process. It's a maximum time limit for how long it can take. And also the conditions that need to be, if people have to stay there, it's also in the facility package that is already on the table, and you have been doing a lot of work on that. Is there a strong pressure on countries of first entry? Yes, there could be. But let me also stress that we had last year around 600,000 asylum applications. And we had 140,000 irregular arrivals. So there are also people arriving legally, but that apply for asylum. So it's not only the countries of first entry. But it's important that we now put this solidarity mechanism here. And that is a mandatory solidarity mechanism, and it's designed to meet actually the situation we have. We have a situation where 2/3 of those arriving irregularly will have a return decision. And that's why we also put in this return sponsorship to help a member state that is under pressure. And how should we avoid Morias? We should not have these kind of camps at all, and I think that what we are proposing now in the package really helps us to get there. In the concrete situation in Moria right now, we also took the decision yesterday in the college to set up a special task force to make sure that we can decongest the island and to have people in proper conditions, especially now also for the winters. And it's important to say that, sorry, I just forgot what I was saying. Yeah. For the solidarity mechanism to be able with the return sponsorship, we already have 24 readmission agreements with third countries. Not all of them are working well, but many of them are actually working. But I must say there is much more than that member states can do in this. And a lot of people are being just left for years. Without having been, and then of course it's very difficult for the individual to return and also for the authorities to do the return. So I think it's also fair that we have a quicker decision here. We also would like to stress that we make a very important step here, but we say that the search and rescue cases, when they're being disembarked, they step on European soil and that need a European solution. And this is also something else than only the countries of first entry. There was a question here, is Greece under pressure? Yes. Should that be activated in the solidarity mechanism? Yes. That's my answer to that. And of course, to Mrs. Anderson, some people are not possible to return, of course, but that's not the 70% of the return decision that is the case today, that we are not returning. Of course, there are individuals not possible to return. Of course, we can't have 100%, but we can do much better than the less than 30% that we are doing right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.